Hi, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of the High Level Release Radar. Here we are, another Friday. I'm on the road, Ryan, in it feels like a bunker or something like that in the bowels of this hotel. But I was able to find a quiet space, and we're gonna have a special guest today, I think.
All right, who are we bringing
Yeah.
on?
Well, actually, he just popped in. Let's say hello.
Oh my gosh!
Hey there.
Robin, welcome
the
to this
myth, the
week's
legend.
Release Radar.
I clicked a random link and I'm here.
Be
Amazing.
careful which links you click out there on the interwebs.
Oh no.
We are streaming. I'm just gonna send us live in the group real quick. Let's share this over. But Robin, how's the event going? You ready for your big Q&A today?
I hope so. No, the event has been great. We're here with the job tread team and they're building a really cool integration. And so the crowd here has been great and we're having a great time.
It
Amazing.
has been a great event. What is the date? 13th to the 17th already.
Yeah.
And as
February
always,
is rapidly approaching.
If you can see us and you can hear us, let us know in the comments so that we know we're streaming in all the places and we should be live. Let's open up our comments and let's hop into the releases. Robin, you want to announce the first release of the week? Let's see what we got
Sure.
here. Dashboards.
New contact, new contact and opportunity field and filters. So let's see what this does.
Yeah, so this one, essentially, we added more fields when you're adding a widget in the dashboard. So you're going to have things like being able to see the opportunities phone number, their primary contact name, followers, business name, tags, things of that nature. And then with individual contacts, you can now display addresses as well as followers on the contacts. So more visibility and data into your widgets on the custom dashboards.
Yeah, this is kind of like creating the smart list, right? Like now you get to put it actually on your dashboard and see, who they are and what fields that's interesting to you.
Absolutely. This is just us going deeper as far as granularity and control over the custom dashboard widgets that you create. And it's been great to get feedback. Like at this event, folks are coming up like, oh, the custom dashboards, it's awesome. We can build reports, but we can also embed. And I'm like, yeah, exactly. Because lots of folks have reporting from different things that they want to pull together into one dashboard. And high level, we can do that now. And now you've got even more metrics that you can choose to put into your widgets.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we had this week. Payments got an update. We can now import previous invoices from QuickBooks. Ooh, that's nice.
Accountants rejoice.
Accountants rejoice.
Well, everyone has multiple tools and they love having high level as kind of the center of their operations, and the fact that you can bring in the invoices, I think we'll be able to do some really cool stuff with it, right? You get to take your historical contacts that's been sitting in QuickBooks, be able to bring those in, ask people for reviews, bring them in for leads, asking them, can we do business again in future? So I think there's going to be a lot of cool stuff that's going to come out from this.
Totally. And I think it's always a good idea to point out, maybe you didn't know that we integrate with QuickBooks, and we actually have a feature that when a QuickBook invoice gets paid, we can send the review request automatically. It's an amazing way to generate reviews on autopilot. So if you haven't checked that out and you use QuickBooks, check out that integration. We got a shout out from Wayne over in the UK. Thanks for hanging out, Wayne.
What's up?
Let's see what our next release of the week was. Community's got an update. You can now move posts to a different channel.
Yeah, so I'm sure a lot of you guys have made mistakes like this where you go to post it and you forget that it's going into the wrong channel. Now you can, instead of having to delete it and add it to the right channel, you can just move it right within the UI.
Yeah, I think the other big feature, the other thing that I found, I get a lot of people saying, hey, I want to start creating channels because I'm growing my community. How can I take some of these old posts? Because it sucks creating a new community or, basically a new group, and there's no post in there. So now you can actually move things over, start creating filters, and it starts creating that feeling of there's activity already in there.
That's a great point. This one got a huge reaction in Facebook when the release dropped. I was really surprised to see how many people were excited to be able to move posts around, but that makes total sense.
Yeah.
We got another shout out that just came in from Sam. What's happening, Sam? Thanks for hanging out. Hope you're having a great Friday. All right, our next release, Conversation AI, got an update. We now have quick action buttons for bots. Ooh, I don't think I saw this one. Oh,
so the 3 new ones are duplicate the bot, which is pretty useful. Open in a new tab, so if you want to, go through a bunch of them and just have them in different tabs, as well as setting it as the primary. So this sort of eliminates the need for having to go in and then set it as a primary.
this is nice for bot builders. Yeah, just those quick actions, especially duplicate. I did see this one. I saw several folks say this is great. Makes it way quicker for us to set up new bots. So nice little update there from the Conversation AI team. Email team dropped an update this week. We now have background color for text elements.
Oh yeah.
This one's these are like those little, simple ones that go a long way. Just creating that customization capabilities. I'm just excited what we're doing, over the next quarter to build these functions in that people have been asking for.
Yeah.
Totally. We got rounded corners now. Now we got text background colors. It's just getting more and more robust by the week. Speaking of duplicating things, you can now duplicate widgets in the custom dashboards.
Amazing segue.
It's almost like you drew it up like that, Ryan.
I did not.
More granularity. I mean, just more ease of use, I should say. And again, people are loving the dashboards. Somebody asked me a question, Ryan. I didn't know the answer, but I'm sure you do. 297, you can do 3 custom dashboards, or is it 3 widgets in one custom dashboard? Well,
good question. It's not widget based. I'm very against that idea being true. I believe it's dashboard based, but I'm not sure that 3 is the number.
Yeah, I know that we have a limit at 297 because the idea is that you're going to basically create one for your agency and roll it down. And with the SaaS function, you get that unlimited capability there. But yeah, maybe Ryan, Chase, you guys can confirm it, put it in the comments later.
Yeah, or maybe someone in the comments will help us out. But point being, you don't have to be on 497 anymore to play with custom dashboards. You get a couple of them included in 297 now. So if you haven't checked them out, definitely check them out. It's very cool. You can create all sorts of reports to suit whatever needs you have. Another email update from this week, we can now resend to unopened for RSS and batch schedule.
Yeah, so essentially the way this works is after sending an RSS or a batch scheduled campaign, you click on the 3 dots and then you can select resend to unopened and kind of fill out the details there and then schedule what time that'll go out. So essentially you can kind of create a window or a delay, and then if they haven't been reopened, it will then resend them to those folks.
This is an awesome feature. Go for it, Robin.
No, I was going to say, I will tell you just in general, newsletters are hot right now. If you're not getting into this, you're missing out. I mean, everybody is starting to send the RSS ones. Really just, even for me, when I wake up, when I check my emails, the emails that have the RSS feeds, because it's very targeted stories. I love scanning through those and giving me a quick summary of what's happening out in the world. I think having stuff like this is just going to make it even easier for people.
Totally. And the resend to unopened is such a no-brainer. If you guys haven't checked this out yet, go to your sent campaigns, click the 3 dots. You can resend it to the people who didn't open the first time with a new subject. So it's like getting double mileage out of each of your campaigns. So if you're not utilizing that, definitely check it out. We're actually going to move it into the send screen. So when you go to send the campaign, you'll be able to just toggle on resend to open in the very near future. But definitely a great way to get even more value out of your campaigns.
Okay, I have confirmed what my intuition was telling me, which was getting back to the 297 custom dashboards. It's actually 1, so that's what I thought it was. But you get 1 custom dashboard on the 297 plan, so that you can kind of play around with it, and then the upgrade to the 497 gets you unlimited.
Nice. Thanks for confirming, Ryan. Calendar team dropped an update this week. We now have the payment element in the classic widget. So we had it in the new style, and now you can add it to the old original style. So you can do it everywhere, right? Now we've got it all covered, Ryan?
Yeah. So you don't have to change your widget out or anything. You can just add the payment details there.
Love it.
Get to charge people to get on those appointments.
Paid bookings, baby. That's the way to roll. Ecom team dropped an update this week. We now have this one's super cool. Additional note support in the checkout page. I feel like I haven't seen this done anywhere, but it makes total sense.
Yeah. So, I kind of think about it in like hotel terms, right? Like you have special requests. It's a birthday weekend or something like that. So not only does this screenshot show you can enable that in the builder, the next one kind of shows what it looks like in the UI, but then that comes in on the back end for the CRM. So when you see the orders, you can see all these notes as well.
You got
Yeah,
the third screenshot there? No, I jumped ahead. Go for it.
I think this is like, at the simplistic form, think of like the flower shop. You order a bouquet and you need to say, hey, write this card for me. You can type it in and then it submits that detail over and then they can ship it out with the card for you.
Totally. It makes total sense. I think it's when you buy something, you often wish that you could just let them know something, and now you can enable that. Looks really good in the UI. Love it.
Yeah. And before this, it was, kind of a disjointed system. You'd have to get the order and then you have a thank you page with a separate form. And now it's just seamless in what people are asking for.
Yeah. Great update. Ecom got another update. We have country selection at checkout now.
Yeah. So you can select the countries that you want to be displayed there, sort of your primary ones. And then when they go to checkout, they'll then have those options right there.
That's sweet. So then does it dynamically change the price into that local currency?
Do not have details on that.
I would assume so, which is awesome.
I would.
So yeah, this is a great update.
Yeah, I think this is awesome. I mean, even for us, I was going to say, Chase, we need to update our swag store so we can select which countries that we can actually ship out from.
Absolutely. Ryan is the man for that job. He's working on a new release of our own swag store as well. So stay tuned there. Documents and contracts got an update this week. We can now link email templates to docs and to doc templates, I should say.
Yeah, so that's all sort of integrated there. And then you've got the ability to do a global override to configure the from name, the from email directly from documents and contracts template. So kind of when you're already in there, and then you've also got these custom email settings to set unique subjects and template specifics, like for each content template or document, let's say, or contract template.
Yeah, this is awesome. I don't think we have many like system emails that you can't now customize, which is amazing, right? So now you've got full control over the emails that go out around this stuff, so you can brand them, make them say whatever you want to say. And I think the team has just done a great job of rolling out the ability to choose your own templates or customize the system stuff that comes by default.
Yeah.
Great update from the team there. Affiliate portal got an enhancement this week. We got some new UI going on.
Yeah, beautiful looking UI, new banners, new layout. Looks really, really good. So if you're using the affiliate portal to manage all your affiliates, it's getting a lot prettier.
Yeah, I think, one of the biggest things is you would always have to deal with first promoter and then HighLevel in itself. So really, we're just trying to make it easier so it's all in one place. We're putting out a lot of content and education, and even on the right side, we have that messaging system. So we'll start sending out more details when new sessions come up, new campaigns and things that we're trying to push. But yeah, it's a huge update for us.
Yes, and we would be fools not to take this opportunity to plug the affiliate program. If you have not shared your HighLevel affiliate link, what are you doing? It is the greatest affiliate program in the market, 40% recurring revenue. So if you know other marketers who are not using HighLevel yet, go to the portal, grab your link, send it their way. It's literally passive income. And I see this every day. People are like, what? You have an affiliate program? I'm like, are you kidding me? What are you doing? We pay out millions of dollars. You need to get started. And it's never been easier with this new portal. So go ahead and check that out. It's in your agency account level. You'll see the affiliate portal tab in the left-hand column there. Okay, cool. Another screenshot of that and the nice UI. Ooh, here's a big one. Payments team dropped an update. We now have Square location selection. Oh, I think there's another one coming too, right, Ryan?
Well, it said do not announce, so I respected that after their explanation to Sean.
What? Are you kidding me?
I mean, but don't worry,
I can add it in here if we want to tease it.
Something is coming very soon.
Oh, man. All right. Well, now you can select the location and then hang tight. There'll be an even more exciting Square update in the near future. Cool. We got another screenshot of that there. Conversation AI got another update this week. We can now trigger workflows via Conversation AI bot. This one got a huge reaction in the community.
Yeah, so you can now activate multiple workflows simultaneously based on specific responses. And then you can also match it to specific conditions. So in the next screenshot, we've got sort of this thing that says, hey, like the user has shared their phone number. So you can give it really specific, like natural language instructions on what the thing is that you're looking for that would trigger the workflow.
Which is so cool when you think
Yeah.
about it like that, right? Like it's not a preset trigger. You just tell it, hey, when this condition is met, and it knows, and it's going to go trigger that off. So again, I saw a lot of people really, like the bot builders in the community were freaking out about this one in Facebook when it dropped.
Yeah.
The extendability of this is amazing.
Totally. Ray needs affiliates. Well, Ray, grab the link. Get out there. It's as easy as just sharing that thing. Hit your portal up. Payments team dropped another update for us this week. You can now manage the cards on file. Very convenient.
Yeah, so you can delete them, set different ones as primary, stuff like that. So again, just bringing a lot of the functionality that maybe you would have had to go to Stripe to sort of deal with into the HighLevel UI.
These are so big. I remember back at the agency days, stuff like this was just so annoying when you couldn't do it where you wanted to do it. And so yeah, that's a big update.
Yeah, I mean, I remember you have customers who are like, oh yeah, for these services you need to be on this card, but the other stuff, make sure to charge that card. And it's always a pain in the butt, and you're like, oh crap, well I guess I need to start writing it in my magic black book that no one has access to. But now we can actually do it safely and securely in the system and not have to deal with it.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yep, big update there. We got another update on the email side of things. You can now, email campaigns, you can pause and resume them, which is fantastic.
Yeah, so if they're in progress, there's a couple updates here with the email campaign. We broke them out into different slides, but if they're running, like already processing, you can pause it and make changes to it. And that, of course, works on the play side of it, the resuming function too.
Yeah, which is huge. This happens all the time. You send a campaign, you're like, oh my gosh, I forgot to put the link in there. Instead of having to go create a whole new campaign.
Yeah, I see this a lot during the holiday seasons, right? Like, I don't want to send that on Christmas. I think how do we stop it? How do we pause it there? So I think this is just a little nice to have feature that's going to make things even easier.
Yeah, absolutely. Another update from the email campaign side of things, we got status enhancements.
Yeah, so you can actually like see the progress of the campaign. I think before there's sort of some lagging status indicators, and now they're much improved, low latency, and shows what's going on.
Well, before it would just say processing. So now you actually get the percentage. That's actually really cool. I love that.
Yeah.
Great update, team. Another one, this is just same slide.
I think this is a duplicate screenshot, but the next one is a lot more interesting.
Sender info validation. What do we got going on here?
Yeah, so this is kind of one of those things that it happens every so often where the syntax or the way that you're supposed to write a custom value.
Oh, I see. They missed a bracket. Oh,
yeah, and
that's
so it
cool.
will catch you and say like, hey, wait, like this is not right. So it's preventing you from hurting yourself by not having that value in there or replacing it with the wrong one.
That's really cool.
This is just more to this, as a company where we're trying to really focus on these little things, these little enhancements, really trying to make you more productive, not having errors or issues along the way. So I love these little things because it's a testament to where we're going in a direction as a company.
Yeah,
totally. I mean, I have fallen victim to this one for sure. And you're like, what is going on? And then you go back and realize, oh, I forgot a bracket. That's really nice. Great work. Email stats got an update. You can now contact export for large lists. Oh, I guess you couldn't export big ones
before. We had this limit of 10,000 contacts, and we don't have that limit anymore. So for the folks with large lists that want to export email stats, you can now do it.
Today's your day. We've got enhanced task list management with predefined smart lists. This dropped this morning, right? This is awesome.
This is fresh off the press. There's a couple other features that are in some subsequent slides here. But this one's really cool because you can just say, like, hey, I want to see, what's overdue, what's due today. And then you have all these different filtering options right there at the top of the list. So a lot of great functionality coming into task management.
This was like a sneaky one because when I saw this, I was like, wait a minute. This is like when you actually start looking at this and playing with this, task just took a quantum leap forward. I mean, you can really now accomplish a lot with what used to be very basic task management. And now we've got this full blown, task management system going on.
Yeah, I'm excited to see the usage behind this because it's going to give us signals on if we need to continue building more. And that's where things start getting really fun when we get into the project management world.
Yeah, yet another product.
Like, and if you want to see more project management stuff, you better start shouting. It looks great. The UI looks awesome. Oh, nice, Ryan. I love it when you shout out the back-end updates. We've got calendar API enhancements. Look at that optimization there.
Big numbers, reducing the latency, increasing the speed, however you want to look at it. But things are getting a lot snappier on the back end, and this is a lot of effort that goes into that. That's sometimes unseen. In fact, most of the time it is. But overall, we're heading in the direction of hyperspeed.
Yeah, and where this really comes in is when you load up a calendar, it has to pull data from, if you your Google Sync or your Outlook Sync, and it's going to bring that data back in and visually show it. And so being able to take it from 2 seconds down to 0.4 seconds, that is, now you're just kind of seeing it right away. So it's going to help with conversions and getting people booked and feeling like, wait, what's going on? Like nothing's loading up on my screen. So all of that should be eliminated very soon.
Huge update. And yes, those folks on the back end side of the dev team are often unsung heroes. So huge shout out to them, the great work that they're doing. That's a really big reduction in speed. The fact that things load up real snappy is just a massive improvement. We had some other enhancements this week. Cloud Functions upgrade for platform data. Ryan, what in the heck does that mean?
Well, obviously, it's the Cloud Functions upgrade for platform data. It's kind of a complicated backend update. I didn't know the best way to talk about it, but essentially more of that same sort of backend enhancements where, of course, we have a cloud platform. There's a lot of things talking to one another, different workers doing different jobs, and there's a lot of efficiency gains that have been happening over the past week. So shout out to the team for making it snappier throughout the entire platform there.
And as always, I feel like every week we have conversation AI updates and bot training improvements. That team, if you haven't been playing it with the AI and the voice AI, I mean, you really need to hop on it. We're at this event and one of our white labelers are here. They have an awesome demo of the voice AI, and everybody who's seen it has just come over and been like, this is insane. Again, it's a feature I think every business is going to realize that they want over the next year or two. So you should start playing with it now, get ahead of the trend, and monetize this stuff.
I mean, what are you doing if you're not in AI?
What are you doing?
Yeah. Catch up, guys. Get into the AI game.
Robin, we've reached my favorite part of the show where we get to tease some upcoming releases for your inner thoughts this week. Ryan hits us with a new meme each week, and now we've got Alf. Man, I haven't seen Alf in forever.
I was thinking about Alf earlier this week, and I'm like, I got to figure out a way to work him in here. So this kind of fits.
Should we be worried that you're thinking about Alf?
Probably not. I'm okay.
Look at that guy. All right, let's see what Ryan's got for us this week. Our first update that we are excited rolling out in the near future: access contact details in calendars. Oh, I haven't seen these screens. What do we got going on?
This is a slide out. I kind of cropped a lot of things here, but essentially when you're in the calendars, you can now get a slide out that's going to show you all the different details as if you were looking at the contact details. So you can see things like, their phone number, the contact info, payments, card on file, that type of thing, notes. So it all is going to kind of getting brought in so that you don't have to go to different places in the app when you're looking to take an action within calendars.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Love it. The UI
Yeah.
looks great.
Just increasing productivity.
Totally. We got a question from Mike. How do I deal with spam callers on AI? Mike, that is the point. The AI deals with the spam callers and not you and your staff. How amazing is that? You don't have to talk to spam callers anymore. The AI will handle it for you. So go play with it. Test it out. You're going to love it. All right. Ryan usually hits us with 2 coming soons. This week's second coming soon. We've got short links in the social planner. Oh, I haven't seen this one either.
So this one I'm really stoked about, being able to customize short links. You can put things in there like UTM parameters and all kinds of fun stuff, so that you can track it in other places. It works similar to the idea of how Bitly works, where you can create a Bitly link and then you can get all kinds of stats about it. This is sort of the first step in that direction. I could see where trigger links and other things like QR codes could get folded into a lot of this functionality, but this is sort of the first step in the social planner that will be coming very soon.
Nice. Love it. Yeah, that's very cool. All right, we've got one last shout out. Hello from Winterberg, looking for Search Atlas. Paul, we are working on that integration now, and it's nice to hear you're excited for it. I'm getting really good feedback every time I mention that we're working on this integration. People are super excited to see all those SEO tools come into HighLevel. And if you haven't played with their AI auto, it is awesome. It says, hey, that H1, you should really change it to this, and you're going to rank better. So maybe, Robin, do you have any updates on that?
It is coming. I'd like for it to come in by the end of the quarter. But like Chase said, we are heads down trying to get it all pieced together and working. It's not just integrating it in blindly. We want to make sure that it actually makes sense and it ties into everything else that we're doing within HighLevel. But don't worry, we have a great team behind it, and it's coming very soon.
Amazing.
I love it. All right, that's it for this week's episode of the Release Radar. We will see everybody next Friday, and until then,